Going on YouTube, man? Welcome back to another video with TC, man. I hope everybody doing good. Hope y'all taking care of yourself, man. I hope y'all enjoying this Saturday. Thank you for coming back to my channel to support. We almost at 3K subscribers, on the road to 10K. Please continue to show your support, and we're gonna keep rocking and doing what we're doing. But without further ado, we're gonna get into the video because I know that's what y'all came here for. Excuse me.
And the type of person they want. Men, we don't. Like, we always wanted a cute, attractive girl who seems to be loyal. No matter what stage of our life we are. We could be at our brokest, or we can have the most in life. But women... That's
facts. Men typically want the same type of woman in life, no matter what stage of life they're in. See, most women think men want the BBL. Men want this type, this type. Most of the time, look at the NBA players and the NFL players. If you're a woman watching this, the BBLs is not winning. Yeah, they might. It's a crazy world we live in. So it's as crazy as it is to say this. Yes, those women are getting the most attention, but they're not the ones with the rings on their hands. You can assess every single NBA player's, every single NFL player's wife, and it's not the BBLs. It's not the Instagram model. Now, they might be with some attractive women, but they're not Instagram models. They're the average natural women.
They'll change it up. Well, a lot of the good guys out here, I always say, like, the women claim they can't find no good guys, but their standards are too high. Y'all all going for the same 20% of guys, right? Now that I got to change and everything, everybody going for me. They wouldn't go for the version of me that don't have this.
Yeah.
That version was like...
See, one thing I got to say about that is women don't understand the work that a lot of men have to put in just to attract women. So a lot of times when a man has an ego, when a man is at a stage in life where he can mess with multiple women, women will just say outrageous things to gaslight a man into just staying with them. I have seen women go to lengths of saying on Twitter, TikTok, everywhere that a man that messes with a lot of women may be just gay. How so? You get what I'm saying? But when a woman is at the club and they saying things like, oh, all I got to do is post a picture and I can get my DMs be flooded. Men don't do that. See, the difference is you can post a picture and your DMs be flooded because you were born. It's not like that for a man. So when a man reaches a certain level of life, he messes with multiple women most of the time until he grows out of it, because not every man gets this luxury. Women don't understand how hard it is to be a man. This is why they say the things that they say.
You're the most humble, most loyal to anything for you type of person. You're not going for that. You won't admit it, but life shows people that. Most women cognizantly put on the table what they used to date 10 years ago versus what they date now. They'd be like, yeah,
we all know the women's playbook by now. Women date the bad guys in their 20s, early 20s. Then when they get close to the finish line for the women is like closer to their 30s, because, you know, they're finished most of the time by the time they're 30. And this is just biologically speaking, like reproductive system and having kids and all of that. So when I say finish, if you're a woman watching this, no pun intended, but, you know, your eggs kind of, you know, salvage out by the time you're around 35. So the best time for you to find the best mate for you is in your 20s. But that's when a lot of women are typically having their fun and dating multiple guys, dating the bad guys, and just trying to see what's really going on. But they leave the guys who are in their DMs and the guys that are sent for them that will actually treat them good with the retirement plans, 401ks, and everything to that nature that will actually have a future for them on the back burner. They turn those guys down and put them in the friend zone, treat them like lames, like peons.
Let's go for the scammer. The dude who, he looked a certain way, but he was like the dope boy who was popular in the city. Now they're looking at the guy who has his, at least in the United States, it's called 401k. It's like his retirement fund set up. Yeah. Okay, he's about to go get a house. He has his finances in order, you know.
He said it there first. I mean, I'm going to tell you one thing. If you're a man watching this, the best way to be in this society, you know, and I understand that there's a lot of pressure as a man to sometimes be something that you're not and be what women want. Me personally, I'd never have fell into this category. I've always been my authentic self. And I feel like every man should do that to get the woman that he wants, because that's the only way that they will stay or actually want to engage with you. But let me tell you something. The best mindset to have as a man in this generation is that of this, what I'm about to speak about. And that is just to be that guy who has a nice future for himself. Be that guy who is financially set up for himself and also understand female nature at the same time. So you don't have to be a bum. And I understand that a lot of times when we are referencing the bad guys, right? A lot of times that's referenced as, okay, the bum, basically. Like the guy who didn't have much going on for himself. You need to make sure you have things going on for yourself, for you, so you can live a comfortable, nice lifestyle. So when you do have offspring, they can reap the benefits of the life that you created for yourself. You should never want to stay in a slump position just to get the women. I overheard some men talking earlier this week, and they were saying like, oh, why do I have to improve? Because women come for the bums. They get the nice guys, and then they leave them for the bums. And I was like, man, if this is how you thinking, you don't have a solid expectation and quality of life that you want to live for yourself. Let's continue.
I mean, he seems like a guy who you have a family with.
Well, that was the end of the video right there. Hope you learned something. At the end of the day, what I think every man should take from this, and every woman, if you're a woman watching this, you need to understand that your time will run out in the dating market, and that if you have a guy with a good head on his shoulders, you need to take heed to that opportunity, because it's going to take, you might think, okay, the grass is greener, and go for guys that you assume or feel like look better. But at the end of the day, not every man has his stuff together. Not every man has a 5-year plan, 10-year plan, has a future set out for you. Not every man will have that even in 5 years after dealing with him. And if you're a man watching this, continue to self-improve, continue to build yourself up for yourself. You should always be striving to be better for you, not for a specific woman or a woman that you want. You should want to be at a place in life where you're successful, you're well off for yourself, but you also understand female nature. You also understand how these women move in today's generation, so that if she gets to acting, a little bit slump, kind of peon like, you can apply it, and you can, know how to move into the situation, and you won't be stuck where she might be doing something like cheating, and then you still stay because you're a nice guy, quote unquote. But that's the end of this video, man. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, click that notification bell so you know when my next video drop. And we're gonna be going, man. Y'all take it easy. Have a good Saturday.